Let's go on a walk together while I talk about how my final task uses or challenges conventions, as well as how it represents social groups or issues. My final task includes the montage of a teenage girl getting ready to go off for her first day of high school. And I think this is a classic convention because it's been used many times in like numerous films or rom-com genres. And with this convention, we can see that it's used to often establish a character's personality, their style, or even their awkwardness. For my task, the montage shows, my character waking up, brushing her teeth, putting on her outfit, eating breakfast, and as well as writing in her journal because the title of the film is Jolene's Journal. So with this journal, she's jotting down like how she feels and what she thinks her day is gonna be like. And usually all that's happening with like a catchy upbeat song like playing in the background. A scene like that sets the tone for, her high school experience, and it ends with her in her outfit, grabbing her bag. She's confident and ready to go off on her first day of high school. I think my final task challenges conventions in terms of how my character is not trying to impress anyone in particular, but rather herself, and she's dressing for herself, not for the popular crowd. Because usually in genres like this, we see a character who's well off financially and they have a lot of nice things and they're getting ready for school and they're going off in their nice cars. But rather for my character, she's just dressing as she is and going as she is, using what she has. In terms of representations, I think this scene could touch on social groups like teenagers, for example, because that's who she is. And with issues like anxiety around fitting in maybe, or body image, or even socioeconomic status, because usually these are things that teenagers struggle with. And usually they try to navigate these issues in a way sometimes that might not work out, but maybe that's how they best see it fit for them. But with my character as well, you can see her like nitpicking at some little things on herself, like her hair or her little hat, or if maybe she forgot something. And I feel like my scene shows her navigating these pressures with humor or vulnerability, which reflects like a real high school struggle or experience. In my final task, I established my character as quirky and, slightly confident, and it shows her embracing herself. And either way, it's like a chance for her to become a relatable and endearing character in these scenes, which sets the stage for her journey. My final task, I think it blends humor and art together, making the audience like root for the character or even relate with her. And that's how I feel my final task uses and challenges conventions, as well as how it represents social groups or issues. Thank you for watching and listening. See you on the next one.